I want to talk about this story that went viral this week about a couple in Hopewell, some homeowners who I guess they list their house on Airbnb. Well, there's a couple from New York who were getting married, and they rented the Airbnb to host their wedding. They told them that they wanted to have their wedding there, and they even agreed to pay an extra $500 a night. The couple, I guess, that owns the house, I guess they had second thoughts, and they said, well, our listing does say no events, so I'm sorry, we're going to cancel you. This is like days before their wedding.
Right.
They are suing for mental anguish and also breach of contract for $250,000. Do they have a case, Jonna? Do they have a case against this homeowners here in Hopewell?
If they advertise that you can't rent this out for an event, and even though there's some correspondence that you're planning to rent it out for an event, I think that the homeowner is in the right here, because unless it's like specifically written down, you don't have a meeting of the minds. If you don't have a meeting of the minds, you don't have a contract.
Well, this is the sticking point, and I think this is where the case, kind of hinges on, is that there is correspondence, according to the people that are suing, there's correspondence back and forth saying that, yes, we want to have our wedding ceremony at your house. I know it's $1,000 a night. We'll pay an extra $500 a night just for the added people that are going to be there and whatever. I guess it's a small ceremony, but they wanted to do it on their beautiful deck. So, and there's letters back and forth negotiating this. So regardless of what it says on the listing, if they have that correspondence, they're in the right?
So if the wedding couple can prove that there was a meeting of the mind, and if they can also prove that the contract then was wrongfully canceled for whatever reason, there's no fine print, then they would have a case to sue the homeowner, but not for $250,000. You can't get mental anguish for a breach of contract.
But
all
it's
you
their
can
wedding
get is being
day,
made
John.
whole.
They have to slum it at the Tavern on the Green now.
Poor thing. Boo-hoo. So they might be able to recoup if they lost any actual out-of-pocket. They could probably recoup that under your scenario, but they're not going to get their pain and suffering.
All right. Thank you, John. I appreciate it.